And as we settle into our breathing, we'll do the 8 verses of organizing or setting the chi field. Further lean into this energy field of healing. Head touches sky. Feet stand on earth. Body relaxes. Mind expands from the inside out. Be respectful externally and quiet internally. Heart is clear. Appearance is humble. Let go of any thoughts. Mind expands into infinite space. Feel and illuminate the entire body inwardly. The entire body is harmonized with qi, harmonized with qi, harmonized with qi. Now we'll hear the 8 verses in Chinese and just noticing the tones and the sounds. It's all part of bringing us into rhythm with the qi field. So we'll start this morning with a few of the things that we did last time, the brain sensory activation, and I'll go through them again for those who weren't here and also for myself. I just started teaching these. So we'll start with the heavenly drum. And again, brain sensory activation. This is about keeping our brain cells open and with wonderful chi, wonderful energy, producing more brain cells, keeping them in good shape. It's like going out for a walk. So the heavenly drum, don't do this yet, because if you put your palms over your ears right now, you won't be able to hear me. But that's the position, is the palms are over the ears. And then in the back, you have your middle fingers right below the Yuitsin, or right at Yuitsin, which is right below the the kind of the bump at the back of the head. And then you're going to have your index finger on top of that middle finger, and you're going to kind of snap it down. So let's see if I can show you this. The palms are going to be on the ears. So you can see when your palms are on your ears that you get a pretty good sound. If you have any questions before we start that, you can unmute yourself and ask. Okay, so the hands, that middle finger is right at Yuitsin, right underneath the bump. Relax your shoulders. The index finger is on top, again, on top of the middle finger so that you're going to be able to snap. And then put your palms on your ears. And we'll do this 9 times. So you're on your own, snapping your fingers, beating the heavenly drum. Here we go. Let's do that again. Let's just notice smiling into our brains. And then bringing palms to ears, middle finger at Yuitsin, index finger on top, and beating the heavenly drum 9 times. And relaxing, noticing. So this next one is where we are massaging the top of our heads. So one palm on top of the other, and this is on top of our heavenly gate. So be thinking about that this is an opening, an energy gate that we have that opens up to the sky, to the source from the universe. So we're gonna massage, circle our hands just subtly, not lifting them up, 9 times in one direction. Nice and slowly. And then 9 times in the other direction. Now we're going to lift our hands upward from the heavenly gate, imagining a column of light lifting up and out into the cosmos. And then bringing hands slowly down, column of light into the brain. Body relaxes, connecting our brain to our spine. So imagining our brain connected to our spine, our spinal cord, central nervous system. Bringing hands up. Column of light up into the sky, down, connecting brain to spine, this beautiful column of light. Up, down. Relax when you need to. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. 3 more times. Up, column of light. Down. Column of light connecting brain to spine. Up, down. Up, down, up, column of light, down. Resting your hands on top of your head, smiling into your brain, smiling into your spine, smiling into your spinal cord, the central nervous system. Hold that image of a beautiful column of light all the way down your spine. And that column extends up into the heavens, into the sky. And mindfully moving your hands down to Dantian, one hand stacked on top of the other, just grounding and centering. And we're going to go ahead and do the red dragon churning the sea and the movements that come before and after that. So this is where we are tapping our teeth, and so I'll go over that, and then moving our tongue around our mouths, cultivating saliva. And as we were doing sound healing last night, with one of the sounds, I talk about the nectar of healing and how saliva is a nectar of healing. And this morning I thought, I want to know a little bit more about that. And this was 10 minutes before we started this morning. And I looked it up, and sure enough, there's stuff on the internet about it. And Mantak Chia, if you know him, I'm going to be looking at one of his books about it, and I'll bring a little bit more information to you about it. But Ming Tong talks about saliva, but not very much. And we know that saliva is a sign that energy is moving. So if you're doing Qigong or whatever you're doing with mindfulness, and you feel more saliva moving, that is a sign of energy activation. So we'll do this with the Wanyan Mudra, which is left palm down, right palm up, sliding the fingers, and then curling the hands. Thumbs are tucked in. And this can go on Wanyan Chow, which is right around solar plexus area. So the first thing we do with this is that we are tapping our teeth, and getting into the physiology of this. My theory is we have the vagus nerve, which I've talked about before, that innervates this whole area, as well as goes down and innervates our heart and lungs and all our digestive organs, etc. So for whatever reason, this is physiologically, emotionally, spiritually, this is a really important part of getting that energy circulating. So we tap our teeth. We'll do it 9 times for the front teeth, 9 times to the left, and 9 times to the right. And basically, every time you're tapping your teeth, all your teeth are tapping, but your emphasis goes to those sides. So we'll do 9 times. So this is, you want to open your mouth pretty wide when you're doing it with lips closed. So let me just demo. So it's that kind of thing. So 9 times in front, 9 times with emphasis on the left, 9 times emphasis on the right. Go at your own pace, really focusing in on your teeth and being careful. Yeah, here we go. Just mindfully swallowing your saliva down into your digestive system. Our brain has such amazing connection to our digestive system, that gut-brain connection. So the next part of this is the red dragon churning the sea, and we're going to just do the inside of the teeth today. So you start with your tongue right behind your teeth on the upper palate, and we move to the left, circling around the inside of the teeth, and then down and circling around the lower teeth, and then back up. So we're going to circle, let's do 3 times to the left, and then 3 times to the right. And then we're going to try and hold that saliva in our mouths. Swallow if you need to, but once we're done with the 3 times to the left, 3 times to the right, we're going to kind of swish our tongue around in the saliva like the dragon churning the sea. And then we'll swallow a third to the left, a third to the right, and a third to the middle. Now that's very interesting to try to do, but again, it's a focus. So if you have any questions, unmute yourself and ask. Just doing your best, of course. So, okay, back to the mudra. So you're on your own with this 3 times to the left, 3 times to the right, and dragon churning the sea. Here we go. And then palms stacked on top of navel when you're done. Noticing, allowing. Okay, let's go ahead and do some movement. Getting this chi integrated into every cell of our beings. Rolling our shoulders, moving a little bit if you were sitting down. It's dancing the energy into ourselves. Okay. And let's bring our feet apart, about body distance apart, hip distance apart. Checking your tailbone, tucking your tailbone into the earth for that recharge. Knees are soft but straight. Rolling the shoulders up and back, down. Noticing, relaxing tummy. Chin is tucked in a bit so that top of the head, heavenly gate, is pointing up toward the sky. Lengthening your spine. Getting a little taller. And allowing your arms to float up on the sea of chi to about shoulder height. And remembering you can modify any of the movements as needed. Spinal bone marrow, rotating left. And hold. Holding your mind in your spine. And release. Opening. Rotating left. Light moving up your spine. Really cultivating that column of light we were working on earlier with the brain activation. And release. Light flowing down. Rotating left. Relax your shoulders. And release. All the way to the front. Continuing on to the right. And release. Opening, opening. Rotating right. Relax your shoulders. And release. Rotating right. Light moving up your spine. And release. Light flowing down, showering down. If you need to rest your shoulders, feel free to do so at this point. Otherwise, you can stay in this standing meditation position. Knees are soft, tailbone plugged into the earth. And with this set, we'll be chanting How La, with the chanting being part of cultivating this rhythm and this rhythmic hum for the vagus nerve. So we'll do about 9 to each side, just so you're ready for that. Enjoy, enjoy. Here we go. How La. 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 To the front. Resting your shoulders or relaxing your shoulders. Noticing to see if you feel any difference between the left side and the right side. And to the right. How La. 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 Tailbone toward earth. Relax shoulders. Bringing hands in toward your heart. Good morning, my heart. Down toward waist, palms up, and spiraling our hands around and on to our upper waist. Thumbs on that lowest rib. Feet a little more apart if you'd like. And bending knees if that works for you. And check your tailbone pointing toward the earth. Chin tucked in a bit, so spine is straight. preparing for hip rotations, noticing where your tailbone is. Imagining your tailbone filled with light and initiating this movement to the right, forward, to the left, and back. Keep that chin tucked in when you're going back. Right, forward, left, and back. And just go at your own pace. Nice and slowly. Just holding your mind in your abdomen and all these organ systems that you're massaging with this movement. Good morning, my digestive system, my kidneys, my lower spine, enjoying the dance. And when you come to the back, gently reversing, going to the left, giving your spine grace. Just allowing your mind to be in this pelvic area. Your body knows what to do with this movement. Your organs are feeling the love and attention of the focus, undivided attention. I'm starting to make the circles a little smaller. Coming to center. Relaxing shoulders. And shake out your hands if you need to. Now we're focusing in on our spines again as we bring our hips forward and up, pulling in that core, sending this beautiful light up the spine, and then back and up, forward and up, sending light up, backward and up, sending light up the front of the spine, forward and up, light up the back of the spine, backward up, forward up, backward up, feeling the connection, forward up, backward up, forward up, backward up, forward up, and coming back to center. And moving your feet together. Again, relaxing your hands for a moment. And you can always do these movements with hands on dantian or back on your kidneys. That works better for you. Crane's neck. Now we're at the top of our spines. Move your awareness gently, mindfully from your tailbone all the way up your spine to the cervical vertebrae. And just before we start, imagining this beautiful circle of light, like this halo that we'll be cultivating with Crane's neck. Tucking your chin in a little extra, relax your shoulders, and then chin moving up, modify however you need to, being gentle, gentle. forward, around. Ah, that feels good. Into the spine and gently up. Just enjoy when you have that great feeling. Chin moving up, forward, around, into the spine, gently up. One more time. Chin up, forward, around, in, and up. Ah, noticing. And tucking in the chin and moving the opposite way down, forward, up, lengthen spine and allow the head to come back to neutral. Tuck in the chin, down, forward, up, lengthen and back, chin down, forward, up, lengthen and allow. Noticing tailbone to earth, head reaching up to the sky, body relaxes, mind expands. And bringing our hands up to prayer position, lotus bud position in front of our hearts, and notice. And moving hands up toward head, interlacing fingers, turning palms up to face the sky, connecting with the sky with the palms of our hands, our human gates. Pushing right wrist up, and right shoulder is up and around to the back. Left wrist up, left shoulder up and around to the back. And going on your own. Noticing where you're feeling the stretch. Preparing our spines for bending spine. Honoring our shoulders, honoring our wrists, honoring our spine and our whole skeleton. Imagining your skeleton doing this movement. And then just do one or two more so that even number on each side, or the same number. And unlocking your fingers, palms facing the front, preparing for the bend. Knees are soft. If you need some modifications, if you'd like to have a chair or some cushions or a couch for bending over and putting your palms on, go ahead and get that ready. Just again, noticing the palms of your hands as energy gates, the bottoms of your feet as energy gates. Honoring that. Tucking our chin as the first part of the bend, and then allowing the top part of your spine to bend. Knees are soft, legs are straight. Middle spine, lower spine, palms facing the earth wherever you are. Forehead toward knees, really bend your neck as long as it's comfortable toward your knees. In, release. In, release. In, release. Walking hands toward left, forehead to left knee. In, release. In, release, in, release. Walking hands toward the right, forehead to right knee, in, release, in, release, in, release. Walking hands to the front, connecting palms into the earth, sweeping hands around to the back of your legs, elbows are out, with your core, pulling your forehead toward your knees, in, release, in, release, in, release. Sweeping hands around to the sides of your head, to next to your ears, if you can come up this way. Knees can bend a little bit, coming up one vertebra at a time with your core. Ah. Ah. Ooh, feeling free to verbalize. And then we dance. We allow our spines to dance with this free flowing chi, this energy moving throughout our spine. Ooh. Mm. Smiling into this movement, smiling into our spines. Our spines are moving through this ocean of light, sea of chi. And then opening our hands up to the universe, opening and allowing, tilting palms to face the top of our heads, relaxing shoulders, holding this position as we imagine a waterfall of light coming from the cosmos down into our bodies and into the earth, this beautiful flow. Bringing hands down to the top of our heads, front of our face, imagining this column of light, neck, chest, abdomen, hips, thighs, knees, ankles, feet. Tailbone pointing toward the earth, knees soft. And bringing hands out from each side for Chen Qi. We'll do this with a little music. Just holding that position, noticing the palms of your hands connecting toward the earth. Okay, I'm going to do the heartbeat beat with this. And so just remembering that Chen Qi is bringing the shoulder blades back and then pushing the hands down. So we're moving energy from the human gates through our shoulders, through our heart and lungs and brain. Good way to finish up our brain activation. And just rest when you need to. If your body wants to move a little bit more with the music, with the beat, your main focus is Chen Qi. Sometimes the body wants to move around a little bit with this beat. That's a good thing. Rest when you need to. Breathe. And hold. Noticing. Tailbone tucked into earth, bringing elbows into our sides, palms facing each other. And releasing our elbows a bit, and then just pedaling our hands like we're pedaling a bike. Imagining, visualizing this ball of qi, ball of light between the palms of your hands. And with your mind, you're not moving your hands any differently, but with your mind expanding this ball of light, expanding around your body, around your form, expanding out to encompass your energy body, about 3 feet out from your body of form. Expanding out around your landscape. And expanding out around the earth, around this planet. Imagining this beautiful ball of light around this precious place we call home. And then as we continue our hand movement, with our minds, we bring that ball of light, gathering it back in to around our landscape, our beloved home, to our energy body, to our body of form, and then into a ball of light between our hands. And then bringing our hands to quiet, elbows to the sides, linked into our sides, and opening, expanding this ball of light, opening your hands to a comfortable place, and then closing the hands, gathering, open, expand, gather, expand, gather, and then holding, and bringing this ball of light with the palms of your hands, one on top of the other, into your navel, stacking one palm, one human gate on top of the other, grounding and centering this beautiful light, this enhanced chi, bringing fresh energy into your body from our planet, from our universe, and the sun and the stars and the moon and the sky, the earth. Noticing. And opening your eyes just barely enough to move to a place for a little meditation. You can bring your hands down from your sides, from your navel. Allowing this energy to integrate into every cell of our being. Relaxing your shoulders and your tummy and feeling your connection to the earth. Feeling the embrace of Mother Earth's gravity, Mother Earth's power and energy. Allow yourself to sink into that. Allow yourself to breathe with the earth. Imagining now that first ray of sun in the morning, or the first ray of a moonrise, whichever one strikes your fancy this morning. And allow that ray of light to come into your third eye area, your yin tongue, between your eyebrows. Imagining this light penetrating through this energy gate and into your brain. And moving your lips upward just a little bit so that you're smiling like the Mona Lisa. Smiling into your brain, lighting up your beautiful brain. Filling your brain with smiles. Love and light. And as your brain fills with this beautiful sunlight or moonlight and smiling energy, allow those smiles to overflow down into your heart, connecting heart to brain and smiling into your heart, sending love and light and gratitude. Thank you, my heart. Holding your focus into a smiling heart. And with much gratitude, mindfully moving your attention down to your kidneys. Good morning, my kidneys. Feel free to rub them if you like. Thank you. Filling our kidneys with love and light and smiling energy. Just allowing your kidneys to bathe in your appreciation. And with much gratitude and love and smiles, moving your awareness to your digestive system. Good morning, my digestive system. Thank you for another day of transformation. Smiling to all parts of your digestive system. Bringing loving, smiling attention to this beautiful amazing energy system. Thank you, thank you. And mindfully, gratefully moving your attention up to liver, gallbladder, and spleen, our purification system. Smiling into these organs of removing toxins from our body, from our blood. Thank you, thank you. Smiling. Just holding your focus, holding your undivided attention to this area right under your rib cage. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And mindfully and gratefully moving your awareness to your lungs. Noticing they appreciate you back. You can feel that extra breath in as you bring your mind to your lungs. Smiling into each of your beautiful, healthy lungs. Imagining your lungs as healthy as the divine blueprint that brought them into form. Every cell of your lungs smiling back. Noticing again our brain and the glowing, smiling essence of our brain. The glow from all your organ systems, and imagine and notice this glow lighting up every cell of our body, lighting up our skeleton, our muscles, ligaments, tendons, glands. Our bodies are glowing with light, glowing with appreciation and smiles. And then again, bringing our hands to our navel, grounding and centering this inner smile meditation. And then releasing your hands and taking a few moments to come into a place where we can bow together. I'll give you a few moments. You can certainly do it if you're lying down, just stay lying down. Our bows are energetic as well as physical, so feel free from whatever position. So bringing our hands up to our hearts, and I'm going